under our belt. 2 games left to play. What do you think? I mean, we've seen a lot of ridiculous things, a lot of outplays, a lot of unbelievable things happen. We've got 2 games left. Is there anything you're just like hoping to see?
No, you ask me this question every time.
If you can't come up with things, that's your problem.
Shockwave, more Shockwave play.
There it is. Thank you. I'd like to personally see more of the castle next to Haunted Hills. We still have not seen that at all. I would like to see that. I agree. More Shockwaves.
An interesting difference I see between North America and Europe, a lot more single-player high eliminations.
Instead of being spread out.
Yeah, not nearly as spread out. And I wonder if that has to do with maybe playstyles in general, or if you're more passive, maybe you find yourself in those more difficult 1v1 situations or getting caught off guard by either explodes or all of a sudden getting partied by 2 people, right? But some North American plays that we've seen, especially the ones that get high eliminations, are playing very aggressive, playing very forward-fronting. They're making sure that they're covering all their grounds. You're not going to get a 3rd, 4th, or 5th party showing up when you just take out everyone in front of you. I mean, you will. There's a chance. But the time where that kind of mid-range fighting happens, where you're just kind of trying to pepper each other with shots, where all of a sudden anyone in the vicinity is like, I hear that, I'm going to come join. The quicker you end that, the less opportunity it is for you to get eliminated by things that are out of your control. And maybe that's why. I mean, there's so many reasons. All 100 players play differently. Both regions have their own styles as well, but interesting that we see a lot more single-player high elimination games, as well as generally I've seen more map control by the end of the match as well. Maybe it's just more farming. Maybe it's actual resistance to use a lot of mats. Ooh, someone landed in
on Loot Lake?
No, this.
Oh, the corrupted areas. Yeah, it's
corrupted
liquid
zone.
Chap. Look at that. And this is the one in Wailing Woods. So not only does he land, he gets to pick up a bunch of the chest here. Then he's got access to the Shadow Stones. On top of that, look at this. So he's going to use this to just start scoping out. Look. Very quickly can navigate. And on top of that, he can also start farming the trees as he needs to. This is a neat rotation, though, because like you get the Shadow Stone and you can basically close in on players. If you assume there's someone close by, which right now there's not, but if there was, you can close the gap with that Shadow Stone, pop out, and then try and engage a player.
I like it. And you're guaranteed to get some sort of decent weapon out of 3 chests.
Yes. I mean, you know.
I mean, statistically, I guess you could just really draw the short end, but you're probably going to get something.
That's fair. And now Sofa here is engaging Turkey Lips.
He got it. He actually got the tag.
Oh,
he got the body shot, and then what happened?
He shockwave grenaded.
Shockwave, baby. There it is.
That's what I'm saying. He cracks back.
Just what the chef asked for.
Ooh, man, if he had landed another few bursts there. Oh my gosh. TV Sofa, though, takes down Turkey Lips. Lucky Shots has taken down Sancho West. And now we get to see where the first safe zone is going to be. So, again, it goes all the way high, right? So there's a large play space that's like unavailable to players, which I think is pretty cool. But we'll have to see how that like lends itself to other circles going forward. Exotic Chaotic, though, engaging. Tfue has landed Pueblo. I feel like at this point we see Tfue land here pretty consistently, right, over the last few games.
Yeah.
And again, Tfue, if you're just doing it and you haven't been able to watch, dude, Tfue earlier dropped a Royale flush that was 7 eliminations and got a Victory Royale.
Oh, look at that. Woo. He knew exactly where that player was.
Mike.
That first shot essentially won him that trade. At that point, he knew he had the fight. He just had to stand his ground.
And he still has a Chug Jug, so even if things had gone south or he traded a little worse, if you will, he had the Chug Jug. But Daquan here drops 9 eliminations in his last game, and now he's back in Tilted Towers. A little bit of a different story this time around. Before we saw him kind of you know, pop off, and now he's like held up in a bathroom with no heals.
Daquan, and now he's gone.
Wow, Replays took him down.
But Replays doesn't realize there's a double sitting on the roof of his building. Full health, full shield. Replays has nothing to help himself out right now.
Over to Retail Row, we got Gank Brandon. It looks like we have 2 additional players here. Saint Squat. Wait, did Squat? Oh, okay, never mind. The other player is a little farther behind. I was like, wait, did Saint not see that player? It's just that the other person is a little farther away. I'm actually curious to see how Saint wants to approach this. He's got a ton of mats. Wow, 530. We just started the game. You have 531 mats? Oh, my. And more loot. The RPG. There you go. Dude.
Not a lot of rockets.
That's, yeah, it's only 3. Not crazy. So this was the phase replays when he took down Daquan.
Ooh.
Rough spot to be in, man. Big Brain Pain over at Shifty Shafts. Oh, starting the game with a grenade launcher, you're like, hey, you like those tunnels. Here's a grenade bouncing inside. Good luck.
He lost a lot in that trade.
He really did. But he does have the medikit. It's probably okay.
He's just going to keep height. keep distance away from that player. That player has to get out of the tunnels and also try and find Big Brain and also push him. So he has plenty of time for this med kit. Fulmer has made it out of the tunnels.
Fulmer also has 2 med kits. Wait, did he see that bounce right in front of him? Okay, there you go. These bounce, the first bounce was dope. The second bounce, not so great.
Not so dope.
He lands a big hit there. And look, he's got 2 extra med kits. So he's like, yeah, look, we traded. That's cool. Now I'm just going to heal.
And guess who's out of med kits?
Well,
he found some
bandages. All right. That's still only 75 HP. So the other player's going to have a little more of an advantage. But Big Brain, pain. Just needs to, land his shots. But look, on the minimap, top right, there's another player closing in. Now the question is, did that player hear those shots? You can kind of see him turning around the hill there.
I'm sure he heard the shots. It depends on if he cares to engage. It looks like he wants to see if he can gatekeep at the very least any movement outside of that. WizK and Linane wants to medkit so bad.
Yeah, that was enough to stop him there. Now he's going to try and disengage. Now, WizK's got, he really only has the silence AR and then the shotgun, so he could potentially go like full send. But he's giving Linane a lot of time. I think Linane's absolutely going to get this heal off.
Yeah, I like, the trap placement too. It stopped WizK. He had to think, well, now I can't push this. I can't hop in this 1-by-1 with him. And if I just keep shooting at him, I'm going to waste ammo. He's going to waste mats. I don't know who's going to win this battle.
Nick Mercs
Requiem
explodes him. Wow. He was literally just, you see that? He just kept throwing the clingers. He's like, hey.
Oh, WizK lost it.
Wow. NV Linane takes that, and then look, he's got access to all that blue pump, and then the silence AR as well, if he so desires.
Just shred through. That was actually the perfect angle, too. The roof and the wall. He had to try and figure out which one was going to get taken down first. And Coop Train gets eliminated by Jumpman. Jumpman now has a little bit of time. He's got his mini. He's going to reap in his spoils. Kayun. He's in a little skirmish, if you will.
Oh.
How much health do you have, Barton? How much health is that? Is that 0?
It is
got
2. Which is effectively 52.
Oh, and he gets chunked by the shield. And now he gets chunked by the everything.
By the everything. Kayun finds that elimination. Now, this is the current standings, right? So Tfue, 9 points. Tweefo at 8. I can't speak today, man. I don't know what it is. I'm trying, man.
Liquid
Snooze
Chap.
with 8. Chap still at 5, and Kayun at 4 points. And now over to Naga Ops. Naga Ops was actually like in 5th place not too long ago. And now representing Dusty Dogs. He's trying to track this player down. Now Storm is going to be here any moment, but it's only going to tick for 1. It's not terrible.
It also didn't move very far.
It really didn't.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. That player in there's got almost nothing. Whoa. There it is.
Did he see what the loot was? Because there was definitely a med kit down below.
He's you don't. If you only got 2 limbs, I'd check the spoils. Of course you will.
Oh man, Nick Mercs right at the top. 3 eliminations to start the game. If you're Nick Mercs, you're feeling it right now, right? You've probably taken over Tilted at this point. You've got 3 eliminations. You've got 1 point. So if he could just find 4 more total, that's a lot to ask for. It's very difficult. But if he can find just a 4, that's 3 points. And if he can place top 5, that could be a minimum of 4 points heading his way.
We talked about it, especially, he's. I mentioned a little earlier, he's a controller player, one of the best out there. Talking about how his playstyle is going to differ. His building is going to be a little bit less reactionary, but you can't just like flick around impossibly fast and build yourself in 1-by-1. So can he get it?
It was so close.
Didn't.
And it's against Phase Replays. Look at that. He's immediately pulls the cleaners out.
He's got this. Replays has nothing left. He clearly has no more meds. Mercs knows all he has to do is just yell, honestly. If you yell loud enough, I think it'll scare him into his...
To be eliminated?
Yeah, it'll scare him into his elimination. Oh my God!
What?
Mercs! Replays took it with 4 health!
What happened?
That is some clutch, if I've ever seen it. Oh. Nick Mercs dropped in as like a floor showed up, and he was half in both. lost his setting, got sprayed down.
Wow.
And here I was, talking about he's about to have 40 limbs. Oh,
Wow.
I cannot believe it.
Replays with 4 HP, dude. He turns the whole thing around. How? Wow. Kiwi face, though. He's Ginger Pop is just below him. And now look, High Distortion coming out of the storm. Yeah, look, he's like, I don't really want to fight this.
No, definitely.
And Kiwi face trying to land shots. Mat count's pretty low. But it's okay. This is pretty much early game right now, right?
Oh.
Ginger Pop goes down to Kiwi face, but then immediately Kiwi face was lost in the storm. That's just unclaimed loot now. That's it. Oh,
and
wow.
there it shall sit.
Till the end of time. And now Vivid is over by Lazy Lynx, hugging the very outer edges of the map. And now he's actually like really close to the circle. The circle is near a Risky Reel, so he's actually about to. You'll start to see it on the mini map in the top right. Aragon is out in the storm right now. Man,
Yeah,
if
but no one's putting pressure on him.
Vivid,
Although he doesn't have anything to move.
Vivid's looking, so I don't think Vivid knows exactly Aragon's there, but he's just kind of constantly jumping, looking to the right, making sure. Running forward, constantly jumping, looking to the right. Just like that. There you go. This is just for information to keep your momentum moving forward. Oh, no. Okay, so this could be good and bad. If he's close up to Vivid, so when you use an ATK, it makes a ton of noise. So if Vivid's paying attention, all he has to do is kind of look in Aragon's direction, and if he just put down shots, he's going to take him down. And this is the replay coming off from Nick Mercs. It all happened so fast.
He ended up like in the middle of the construction of the wall and the pyramid, or the floor of the pyramid. My God. I mean, at that point, he knew he had, I mean, he won that trade a billion-fold over. So at that point, he could push without even thinking. He didn't even care at that point. But sometimes it's just a little bit too much.
I just can't believe. Replay is starting around with 4 HP.
I think even Replay was like,
GG question mark? That was, I mean, still, Replays. Well played there. But that's okay. We got one game left, right? So Nick Mercs did drop 3 eliminations.
Look at this aggression. He's just pushing right in. He doesn't care. He's just going to mow through the wall and mow through the player. Snoot. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
High Distortion was waiting. But look, Hesse is not that far away. He's in the storm. They're near stacks right now, near the containers.
Take the shield, snag the med kit.
Look at the dude. He's got, look at all the options he's got. Colton using that shockwave grenade to disengage. And now let's see. So the current circle is actually over more toward Willing. It's very at the very edge of the map, right? So a lot of these players are gonna have to start rotating in. We see someone all the way on the north side. That's that little yellow diamond. As well as someone near Risky Reels. We've got players moving in from down below.
That north side player is safe.
He's safe as can be.
That path is all the way to the circle.
Was that, we saw him running along the tops of Risky Reels before, so now I'm kind of curious, is that just Vivid? Has he just been playing safe this entire time?
No.
No, he's in Risky Reels right now.
That's
okay.
Linane.
Yeah, Vivid's in Risky Reels right now, and then, like you're saying, it's Linane.
The only player between Linane and the circle is Bizzle, and Bizzle's probably going to push into the circle as well. Although Bizzle might see him.
He's looking in the direction of Linane right now.
They're currently in combat. We'll see how that turns out. In the meanwhile, checking in with Saf. Oh, and a replay with High Distortion. Getting the grappler. He hears this. Oh, he's the one that showed up. He heard the battle.
Right, he's the one that cleans up. Okay, gotcha. And that was pretty good, man. I think he just waited, perfect timing, let them duke it out, and then he just joins in, cleans up that fight. That's it, third party. And now over to Saf. I mean, look at all the players right now. Again, Wailing Woods, you don't like to fight here. Pretty much because the tree line is hard to build up into. So you have about 2 grid spaces high, potentially even 3, where you're like, once you hit 3, you're in the tree. Like, you're in the brush of the tree and you can't really move. So we'll have to see how things unfold going forward. But I'm pretty sure people are like, dang.
I'd love to see like a tree elf. I just want to see someone sitting on top of a tree watching.
They're all just like birds on the tree, just waiting. Now, we have seen people in previous games at Wailing Woods endings, they just sit in the treetops, and they just wait for, like, the perfect angle,
I mean,
and they pick players off.
You become so conditioned, especially towards mid to late game, to understand that players are probably by builds. So, you know, looking at natural cover stuff, I mean, granted, everyone's still constantly flicking around, panning around, head on a swivel. But when it comes to, like, you're not going to look on top of every tree, especially from underneath it.
Yeah.
You can't, right? So you're not going to really expect to have someone on top of you from a tree.
Yeah.
Kasid, one more Elim gets him a point.
Look at that. He's even got the 3 med kits, man. He's ready to go 600 small bullets. Wow. But high distortion here. Looks like 2 players actually gatekeeping him. I mean, so here's the thing, man. As we get to into these smaller circles, it gets very difficult to navigate, especially when you're in somewhere like Wailing Woods, right? There's a lot you have to kind of face. High distortion.
Good night.
Oh, no.
It was right there. It stopped moving right there.
Oh. He took 1 step back. He missed the grapple, and he is down. He's got 1 game left to play there.
Oh, it's ending in the forest, in the woods.
So let's see if we can see who all still alive right now. We got Ghost Bizzle up top on the north lane. Nane did make it out. He was the little yellow diamond. Taking a look at the current scoreboards, we got Naga off. So many players here with a lot of 2 eliminations. We got, looks like 5 total, so a lot of them are very close to meeting that first threshold of 3, but all the players with 3 eliminations have been eliminated, right? So if these guys can continue to rack up points, that's going to be more points for the final scoreboard, right? Especially here in Game 5. I mean, I feel like if I'm a player, I'm just looking to go full send, right? Especially in the last few games. Now, within reason, final game, then I'll go all out. I'm like, look, I don't want to leave this tournament feeling like I didn't give it my all. Now, right now in Game 5, I'm probably halfway. Oh, Thweefo, though, takes down Kayun, his own teammate.
It happens.
It happens.
A tear shall be shed, but you must continue into battle.
DMO, their other teammate not that far away. Colton here, and I mean, look, so now they're making their way over the maze. We've got a minute before the current circle takes over this area, and then we'll get a new safe zone. And look, Colton's got a shockwave grenade, he's got a grappler, 720 small bullets. He's ready to go. He's looking for that close range engage. Still 31 players left alive, Carpet. We've got so much going on. I'm trying to see, so I think Vivid is actually down. We got Face Cloak coming in down south. Goes Sean up on a hill. Linane, Hamlin's Liquid 72 Hours, Hart, DMO. Not Tfue is still alive. Here's Vivid. So Vivid actually rotated all the way around. Wow. How did he get... Oh, he also has a Rift to go, so maybe he actually had an additional one. Because we saw him up by Risky Reels before. Now down to 30. So Thweefo needs 1 more elimination. If he gets 1 more, that puts him at 3. That's the 1-point threshold, and at 5 and 7, if you can get those extra eliminations, it just means extra points, man. We've only got 2 games left to play. Big Brain Pain takes down Mac with a rifle. Over to Bolt Naga Ops. So this is actually, dang. So this is the new space. So in Wailing Woods, there's these super unsuspecting little cabins. And if you go down into the basement, there's actually behind a hidden bookcase, tunnels that lead down into areas. I'm not gonna spoil it. You go down, you got to see there for a little bit. Go check it out for yourself. It's a cool new little place below Wailing Woods. But we get the new safe zone. Players are now trying to scramble over, move into the top right. This is a replay coming in from DMO.
Oh, that player did not have much.
Wow, yeah.
That player took like 1 or 2 shots and just turned it in.
All right, I'll see you in Game 6.
Yeah. We go hang out with the bus driver.
Do you think people do that? It's like ready when they're ready for the game, they're just hanging out with the bus driver. That's what I would assume anyway.
It's definitely much more wholesome.
Yeah, like, hey, Mr. Buster. Oh, K-Sid.
Goodbye, Thweefo is there
Wow.
for the Elim. Thweefo has been a very aggressive player the past few matches.
Oh, my. He picks up the 1 grappler. I don't know if it's worth saving the 1 grappler in this situation. It's tough to tell. T, if you look at you, you're still very much alive. He's got a Chug Jug, 3 minis, a ton of bullets, ammo. I mean, mats as well.
Taking a little bit of tags up here. At this point, it's just aiming practice for anyone shooting at him. He's only got 1 Elim. He has played a lot calmer since his Royale flush.
Yep. I feel like now he can kind of take it slow, right? At least for where he's at positionally. Once we get this new circle, he can start to like make decisions, and as he gathers more information. But right now, like he's only got the one elimination. He's not been going full send just yet. He's just taking his time, playing it slow, looking for opportunities to get advantage. I think, especially in Game 5, I think that's just the way you got to do it.
Yeah. And it's tough if you play slow, right? And you get like these long build battles with people. You are going to reap much less reward from their materials when that battle's over, which is why sometimes being insanely aggressive, even if you're not worried too much about the battle, you just want to out-aim people, you will reap much more reward because they won't be able to dump all their mats on the ground during that fight with you.
Yeah. We've seen that a lot. That is a trend. Now Naga Ops got, 9 grapplers, looking pretty good. 400 small bullets. Over to Bizzle here. He's got 1 elimination to his name. He immediately gets tagged up. Someone is looking to push him right now. I think this is smart. Start editing down. Just change Regat. He even has the slurp juice as well. Yeah, he's going to be fine. Goes threefold, jumps down.
What?
How?
What? Did he dodge that trap?
He did it so fast.
Is that what I'm looking at? Thweefo.
Look, Thweefo, you're going. Are you
And
going
then
on
he's
a
gonna.
tear?
Is he? Oh! He found a friend. He can tackle this mountaintop.
Oh my gosh,
One
man.
more Elim for the second point for him.
That all happened so quickly. Man, Thweefo needs 1 more elimination. If he gets 1 more, he's gonna have 2 points.
He's still got a fair amount of mats.
But you just heard the shockwave. Shockwave grenades are going off all over the place. You've got weapons firing.
Colton's got one. Colton could probably use it to launch himself through. I'd love to see him
Launch like through a build.
just launch through everything.
Just like, hello, my name is Colton. I'd like to now move forward. Dude, Thweefo still just 5 eliminations, man. This is 2 points. If he can find 2 more, if he finds 2 more and gets the victory out, that's gonna be just game-changing, man. A Royale flush would just tip everything.
Free agent.
He's only got 1 of them. Wait, there's a player. Did he see him? He probably heard him.
At this point, it's tough. They have a lot of distance to travel. He wanted to maybe sneak this one because now he's going to have to essentially share rooms with this guy all the way to the next zone. He's got 30 seconds. He wants to get the Elim while he has the chance. You hear him.
Someone's using Shockwave. Sen Animal has just shotgun Bolt Naga Ops. And look, now they have to make their way back to literally where they came from. Back inside Willing Woods. Ham Heart has gone down to the likes of Lenane. So there's 15 players left in the game. TPU's still alive. He's picked up another elimination. If he can find 1 more, man, that would be huge because that extra point is gonna go to the distance for sure. Look at the ammo count.
He got the second point. We forgot the second point. 5 eliminations. Still pretty high on mats, to be honest. And a jump pad. He's looking really good for this stage of the game.
TPU just shotgun Goshan. So TPU just picked up that 3rd elimination. He's got 1 point on the board. That is before the placements have happened. So if he can find even just 2 more eliminations and then just make it to top 5, man, that's gonna be 3 points.
Trying to figure out where that player is beneath him. He knows there's someone tunneling right beneath him. He's gonna use old buildings to his advantage. Save his build. This player doesn't know. Oh, he noticed, but just a little bit too late. Now Smurf goes down to Nox the Fox. Top 9 players.
Oh,
Gotta make top 5 to earn them points.
Free agent still alive here as well. He's got 2 med kits, man. So if he goes to a heal off, he's prepared.
This is the mess. Going back through old builds. A lot of people don't even own half of these.
This is coming down to the wire. No one has been eliminated just yet, but in 10 seconds, we're gonna get a new safe zone. And then this is where things get very chaotic. Now keep in mind, normally around this time we have like 15 players left in the lobby. So the fact we have 9 in and of itself.
9 and literally only 1 person shooting at 1 other. I don't know where the other 7 people are. Oh, we hear a shot. Close range, who went down? Saf goes down to Lazius. Free agent. Tifu's trying to spray down. He's got the high ground of the lobby.
Look at that, man. TPU, if he can get this 1 point, man. I mean, if he picks up 2 eliminations and somehow makes his victory out happen.
Above him?
Sounds like it. I mean, they're letting this safe zone get a little too close for comfort, man.
This is, and he's got no meds.
He's going for the heal off.
6 people left. How are there 6 people left?
Sen, Nox, and Free Agent
What is
were
everyone
all
doing?
lost in the storm. Weevo going for elimination.
Is Tfue actually going to win this with bandages?
You
gotta be kidding me!
What?
With 3 bandages! That was the most chaotic ending I've seen. Even he's probably confused. Probably, what? I had like not even full health. 3 bandages.
Tfue